This is the Tyrion Tactical Campaign, SFO. Let's see what High Elves are like. Victory conditions, destroy Cult of Pleasure and Nagarond. That's the same. Gate Guard Garrison, this is new. This all looks the same. Oh, but look at that. There's now a bonus. When you have 100 control, you get extra income, and you get High Elven archers with heavy arrowheads. Research looks pretty much the same, but this is really interesting. This looks like the same starting army. Is he different? Look at that. Wait, what is this? Unit experience plus 1,000 for the army? Aravanarian? I have no idea what this does. What does that mean? High Elven archers, heavy arrowhead. Look at how much more expensive the High Elf units are now. SFO is trying to make me play in a much more constrained way. Lothar and Seaguard have a unit cap now. Curious. They go mass archers with heavy arrowheads. I don't really see a reason why I wouldn't do that. Because if you give High Elves armor-piercing missiles at Tier 1, I guess it's an answer to Dark Shards, to bring them more in line with the Dark Elf Tier 1. Which I actually really like. That's pretty cool. The real question is Noctilus gonna try to pull something? He's right there. We're about to take the Shrine of Assyrian, and then we need to figure out what we actually want to do for Noctilus. Wow, these are really interesting invocation. These two in particular will do +5 influence per turn and +5 control. No, I'm gonna fight this manually. Let's see how good these heavy arrowhead archers are, because I suspect they're pretty good. Not a great map for having only archer, like the worst map for it. I guess where do we set up? Well, I'm enjoying having our archers do armor piercing. Do you see that? There's a shared cooldown on magic. Both of these spells had a 5-second countdown. I gotta run away with my angry fire chicken here. We're taking too much damage on it. Something is making me bleed. The Hargoneth executioners have bleed now? You know what I mean, the Flamespire Phoenix. Basically a chicken. Easy. I wasn't worried for a second. You see the Dark Elves have a preset kill limit. What you need to do is just send wave after wave of your own troops. Eventually they'll reach their kill limit and shut down. The early game is just how do we kick people off of Ulthuan? And who do we kick off? Is there a reason not to go kill him right now? I think I'll just wait one more turn. No reason to do anything rash. Whoa, you need 100 influence now for any of your good lords. Even this legendary lord is 30. Once again, we can build 5 battering rams in a single turn, which I like quite a bit. Auto-resolve heroic victory? Okay. Hey, do you want to make peace yet? Give me all your money. Now that I've kicked him off Ulthuan, I can just move on with my life. I think we just hop across and deal with Morathi now. Or not even hop across. She's right here. She's come to us. Says it's a valiant oh my god, there's actually a lot of stuff. We have to stand and fight. I committed. We're in formation. Now we just need to see how it goes. Oh, yeah. That was a tough one. I mean, we made it hurt, and we killed a couple of their lords, but this is just a lot of stuff. Why are we at -21? Collected income -7. Well, that's interesting. Oh, hey, Scourge of Cain is finally fighting us. Why is everywhere rebelling? Here's something different. Look at that. When this is low control, it gives control -1 all provinces. So you're really incentivized to have all of your provinces be under control in a way that the normal game doesn't have to do. Give them dangerous winds. I don't know what that does, but I want no part of it. Play is to head up here, right? Go for the sword. They've really beefed up settlement garrisons. No recruitment points up, right? I literally can't recruit here because my order is too low. Yikes. I just got superior mages, which reminds me that I can actually get mages. Did I see that right? Entrepreneur. Plus 15% income from all buildings, local region. Hell yeah. What is this? Combination Slanesh Dark Elf army. Please don't be full of trees. Okay. Everybody back to the corner. Corner is the happy place where we will hopefully not die. Oh, I forgot about Tyrion. Tyrion, back to the corner. Right. This faction has the Sword of Cain. Okay, well, at least that guy went down like a chump. So literally the settlement garrisons are so much stronger now in SFO. This early in the game, you would never see a 1,600 person settlement garrison. Yes, Tyrion is dead, and that's bad, but I have a lot of money now. Good old Galag here. I don't recognize that icon at all. Like a chicken foot with fire. Really wish it told me what this Aravanarian thing did. No, they killed my spellcaster, you jerks. Well, that's fine. She was only level 1, but I didn't care all that much. Still a bit rude, don't you think? I feel like there are more enemies than in the vanilla game. This is a pretty easy quest battle most of the time. Not enough stuff that I'm worried about losing, but still. Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Tyrion, I'm not listening to your speech again. I don't care how good you thought it wasn't that good. Going well, but that's what I thought last time. I mean, I'll take it. Not a clean victory, but it was a clean... I mean, it wasn't clean, but it was a victory. It's like... We should probably head up towards northern Ulthuan. I think we want to go in this direction first because this territory is green, so it'll be better for us to take that. Control is looking really good. Wait, what the hell? Why is it plus 41? Events plus 30? Wait, casualty replenishment gives me plus 25 control all provinces? That is ridiculous. I don't know how I didn't notice that before, but my god, that is amazing. What are these exalted troops? That's amazing. I can only build one at a time. It's kind of like the Electric Count troops from Empire. That's very cool. I don't think Noctilus is strong enough to attack Lothern in this army. Of course, I say that, and here he comes. I'll just take the Pyrrhic victory. It's not worth trying to fight against 5 mortars. Oh, and the Exalted troops don't have a cooldown, which is very nice. Get some more of those. Here we go. What is this? Control plus 5 and recruit rank for Lothern Skycutter units. What the hell is a Lothern Skycutter? You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. Seems like every High Elf campaign, I make peace with Noctilus 3 or 4 times, and he just keeps declaring war. It looks like Nikari has the Sword of Cain, so that is going to be a goal. Take it from them, and then, I don't know, profit, I guess. Okay, we're definitely outmatched, but see how it goes. Let's just try to blitz it down. Brilliant. The only bad thing about that is now our formation is totally bad. Not how I wanted it to be, but I think it'll be worth it. I want to try to make some sort of line. Nikari did not lose the Sword of Cain. So in order to lose a Sword of Cain, you have to lose a battle, and Nikari is not going to lose. The Demonettes were actually not the problem. The problem was these mortal units that didn't disintegrate. Once Ulthuan is conquered, then we'll go deal with the Dark Elves. I think I can probably keep building stacks. Just keep pumping them out of Lothern. Ideally, I'd get to the point where 2 stacks at a time were alive, instead of just building one, having it die. I'd really like to take out Nikari before they rebuild, so that I can claim the Sword of Cain. Oh, I forgot to use Invocation of All. That extra 10 armor would have actually been huge. That's the problem with saving it and try to maximize, is that if you forget, then you're minimized. Campaign movement range all armies, sold. That's really good. Come from all buildings of local region? Hell yeah. We're stacking Entrepreneur for days. Alright, Alistair. You fired! Oh, Bellicor is here. Ooh, you've rest claimed the Sword of Cain, which means I can't just do... I'm gonna start saving up to request armies to try to do Confederation shenanigans. Oh, hey, they want peace. They declared war like 2 turns ago and immediately said, you know what, we're actually good. This is a Pyrrhic victory? And attack again. Now they can't steal one of my things. I'm not convinced that this is a Pyrrhic victory. This is the problem with fighting Slaanesh, is that everything is just so damn fast. It's actually hard to do a lot of the hit and run tactics that you normally would do. That did a ton of damage. That was a great Sunfang. There must be balance changes to Slaaneshi units in SFO. They must be stronger, because I'm looking at these battles and I'm like, I definitely win this, and then I'm not winning. So they must have made Slaanesh units better. Doesn't say victory. Is there something unbreakable on the map? There's 1 spawn of Slaanesh and has 8 hit points. Yeah, I only lost 1 unit instead of 4. No, I'm not gonna take that on ourselves. The game's like, can I interest you in losing everything? Gonna be a no from me, dog. Bellicor gets baited forward. I can just turn him into a pincushion like I did to Nikari. Reload skill and accuracy. I didn't know that was a thing. That's SFO only, right? I feel like I would have remembered that. Bellicor hits like a truck. What is that? Oh my god, I tried to click on Bellicor with my ranged units, and I was shooting at random thing over there. No wonder. I was like, he should be getting totally wrecked by range. Okay, this is actually really bad. That misclick might cost me this whole battle. The thing with SFO is the balance of units is so different. It's impossible for me to know, like, is this actually gonna go how I think it should. Managed to relieve siege there. This is a lot of stuff. Oh, we have to try. I want Bellicor to die. If Bellicor dies, everything else is fine, I guess. Why does he have so much health? He has like 3 times the health that my lords do. Seriously, this guy's got 13,000 health. He just has so much more health than he has in the base game. He's not that strong. I mean, he's strong, but he's not that strong. If we could just get 1 win against Bellicor, that would be big. Yes, join my confederation. That's huge. You need to come back to Ulthuan. Everybody who's in just random places, this is the fight right here, is against Bellicor. Everything else, not as important. Wait, did he leave? Or did he die? I think Eltharion might have killed him. I'm gonna auto-resolve this down. I'm tired of dealing with Nikari. Oh, well, Tharian's going after Bellicor. Nice. I would be so confident in this battle normally, but I've just had too many losses in a row. This is a ridiculous garrison. This is a garrison at like tier 2 as well. It's not even high tier. Part of how I play the game is I try to win by as razor thin a margin as possible so that I can save as much money for development, and my mental calculations are just wrong in SFO. Okay, so that means finally Bellicor will be off of Ulthuan. Oh god, I forgot about Noctilus. This might be a Pyrrhic victory good enough that he actually can't attack us next turn. For valiant defeat, I mean. Yeah, because look, we have 763 left. He's only got 327. We lost about 60% of the army. He lost about 70% of his army. That was a good battle. It says decisive defeat, but a lot of their balance of power. Oh god, it's a choke point again. Right. This is the Battle of Lotharns, which is the same map. Killed the animated hulks. Like, we are killing important units, but now the next turn of attrition will make this unable to fight. Yeah, it seems like Sons of Elf, the day is just going to be trying desperately to keep Ulthuan. Oh boy, we just don't win this, right? Yeah, look at all these high-level dark shards. I lost the settlement garrison, but it's fine. It's kind of a nightmare, wasn't it? The elves finally control Ulthuan. Oh, and of course, here's Grom the Pawn. She wants to fix that. Need to destroy Cult of Pleasure and Nagorond. 17 and 10 settlements, respectively. Assuming Tharian can hold off Grom the Paunch, I will have 4 armies to really bring the fight to the Dark Elves. Nice to finally control Ulthuan. A lot harder battles than I expected to make that happen. We're slowly purifying this land. Bro, stop trying to fight the Wood Elves. You got bigger problems. Says it's a Pyrrhic victory. Doesn't he look cool? I'm trying to double dip. I want to end this stream by defeating Malekith and next stream by defeating Malekith. Tyrion is quite a bit stronger than Malekith is, and all my stuff is rank 7, so it's got a lot better accuracy and all that. If I can pull Malekith into range, he's only got 20% physical resistance, so we should be able to turn him into a pincushion pretty easily. Yes, come closer, Malekith. Nice. Excited to have the Dragon Armor Benarian. Although hopefully Madness of Cain wears off and I can pull Tyrion back, because he is about to die. We didn't lose anything, which is big. And now we have 1, 2, 3 armies attacking the Dark Elves and 1 more for next time. Now it's just gonna be killing Dark Elves for like 2 hours. If we look at the map here, maybe I'll have Tyrion go after the ancient city of Quintex and have these two just continue going this way. He killed Bellicor already? How is this guy back? Okay, Batman, can you go kill Bellicor, please? That would be great. We now cut the Dark Elf territory in half, which is good. Marathi is essentially defeated. Why are you going back over there, Altarian? No. Go after Bellicor. It was right there. I'm focusing much more on armies right now. Oh, nice. Settlement garrisons are pretty good. I guess having the gates be really strong helps me quite a bit as well. Marathi dead once again. And because of that SFO 8-turn time limit, there's no way that she'll be back in time before all of her stuff has been destroyed. I'm just trying to think if there's any way to live. I don't think so. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, the reason I'm making 12,000 income suddenly is because I lost 2 full stacks. Right. I don't have to pay for my troops anymore because they all died. Critique Bane Fondler. What a name. I could get all of these exalted troops, which seems pretty good. Last time Noctilus tried to attack Lotharn, he just kind of got punked. Oh, man. That's right. He's got the global spells. Host defeat. Ah, man. It's just the mortars. Always on that choke point map. And Noctilus always has mortars. Look at all this glorious territory we've gotten this time. As soon as we started the war with these Tomb Kings, I knew that we would start to lose some. Looks like the land is turned to blood because of the red. But it's okay, because once we defeat Marathi, we can just head back up north, and we're back to battle on one front on this continent. Okay, now there's 2 Slaaneshi armies hanging around here, which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of. You have 9 turns to build these 2 armies strong enough to take out this. He's coming right for us. Last time he only sacked Lotharn, but that would still bring it down to tier 3, so it's worth trying to fight to avoid that. The positives, he only has a few real melee units. A lot of this is ranged, which means our towers get a lot of value. Look at the range on these towers. Okay, so maybe this is a little different than I expected it to be. Maybe we just spread out and we have every single tower shooting as much as possible. I didn't realize how good the Elven towers were. Well, I think this is the best bet. This is about doing as much damage as possible using the towers, because the towers are far stronger than my actual army. Ultimately, Noctilus is gonna walk up and I don't know what I have that can stop him. Defense is going fairly well. Okay, we now outnumber them. The walls are breached. I mean, I knew it would happen eventually, but still disappointing to hear. I think this is about as good a battle as we could hope for. Just look at the balance of power. We like tripled relative to them. We did it. We got army losses. Let's go. Okay, I wonder if SFO buffs towers, because that actually felt like towers should feel. Like it was only by keeping them on the outside of the towers that I could win. That is phenomenal. Look at how tight of a victory that was. That was the most satisfying battle that I think the campaign is gonna have. Killed in the line of duty, no! And now it's a full sprint up to this area. That was only the first tier of Lothern defense as well. Now my towers will be even stronger next time. Sigvald is literally just sailing around Torenland. Oh, unresolved heroic victory? Yeah, this is what I suspected. We're only really gonna face resistance when we get to Malekith. See if Ulthuan can take Path of Retribution or Unity. What does that mean? I've never figured out what the Heir of Venarian does. Oh, if you have enough influence, you can force Confederate now? That's sick. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. Oh, you just need a bunch of money. Oh my god. I did not scroll over far enough to look at this. Well, I guess I know what we're doing next turn. But does Tyrion not have Siege Attacker? Okay, well, luckily I had a right. Once I have these two armies together, I may go across the sea to the north, directly into Nagaron. Sword of Cain rests. Oh, really? It's tempting. Vengeance or Renaissance? Path of Vengeance it is. I wonder if I can ask for peace. No, they don't like me enough yet. Maybe after I kill more of their stuff. Maybe I don't want to make everybody hate us. I could reach that. That'd be big. Yeah, knocking him out of the fight. It's actually worth taking that turn of attrition in order to make sure that Malekith can't go replenish and get a strong army. There's no way I can beat that. Who would have guessed it wouldn't be from the Dark Elves? It'd be from random pirates who just come kill me. Oh, Be'lakor. You get to feed Cain. When you control or confederate a faction, you get bonuses from it. The Misted Lands of your breasts. I get bonuses to Spearmen and these other units. I will send a Teltharin into the front as well. But this lord can wait here to help defend against whatever this shenaniganry is. How bold are we feeling? You guys want to see a big epic battle? Wow, I could auto-resolve this with no losses? That's crazy. But instead, I want to fight manually. My hope is to get better than a Pyrrhic victory. Wow, stuff is just melting. Trying to keep my more damaged ones alive. I wonder if it'll count as Pyrrhic just because we're shooting so much. Yeah, we're starting to run out of ammunition. That's very funny. Oh, but there's army losses. Aha, it was better than auto-resolve. Let's go. I can't go far enough to chase them down. Is the AI stronger in SFO? Yes, the AI is stronger on the battle map. I haven't noticed much difference on the campaign map, but in battles, the AI is much better. Better at dodging spells, better at focus firing your lords and important units, better at not losing their important units. One thing that they're not doing is they're not using the correct ammunition type from the Reaper Bolt throwers. You can see the AI has gone around Tyrion and not just said, oh, look, here's the lord, let's go after him. There's more of an eye for the strategic considerations of like, how do we deal with the army? What is important? Man, we even fight Tyrion? Which of course the answer is no. Killed their lord very easily. I basically don't even have to worry about Tyrion because he can just out-heal whatever they do. And this is why I was thinking that it'd be better to buff the Lothern Sea Guard than just Tyrion's individual line, because the AI in SFO doesn't just engage Tyrion. Noctilus, my man, my main man, go away. What are you even doing, bro? Like, you can't fight this. I could go after Chaos here, but it's Tyrion with the Sword of Cain. I have to fight Malekith with him. There's simply no other choice. This is the way it was meant to be. It's a destined duel. This is a big army, but we have to fight this manually because this is essentially all of the military force that's left of Nagaron. So if we defeat Malekith here, then it's just going to be smooth sailing for the rest of his territory, because then he'll be dead for 8 turns unless he's got something that makes it less time, but still. Enemies are running away. You cowards. Malekith is level 21. Will you go for Tyrion? Coward. Oh, it's time. Oh, look at that chunk on Malekith. Oh, Malekith, you're no match. Once Malekith dies, I don't think there's anything on this battlefield that can kill Tyrion. On one more hit. Yes! Meanwhile, the actual army is chilling. This is appropriate for Tyrion with the Sword of Cain. He's gonna fight there for a while. I don't like the fact that Malekith is a true heir of Anarion, because it's basically saying, like, yeah, it doesn't matter that he's a psychopath. He was born first, so suck it. It's like, shouldn't the fact that he was willing to plunge his whole species into civil war for like 10,000 years, like, shouldn't that disqualify him a little bit? Maybe not even all the way disqualified, but just like a little bit. Maybe he has to rock, paper, scissors someone. Tyrion was totally surrounded, but he's fine. I guess he sort of turned evil because he was basically tortured by the High Elven God. Because Anarion could have just not burned him. Could have just been like, yeah, dude, you're fine. Yeah, you sort of did a shortcut, but you are my true heir, and, you know, you do want what's best for the High Elves. And then Malekith got totally burned, and then was like, you know what, maybe fuck the High Elves and fuck their god. And, you know, yeah, it's kind of fair. This is a Pyrrhic victory. Oh, they've Reaper Bolt Throwers. How did I forget about that? No wonder we're taking so much damage. Very good fight. I killed 1,700 or so in exchange for 400 of our troops. I don't understand why Tyrion doesn't have siege attack. Or I guess in SFO they took siege attack away from some stuff. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. The Dread Fleet loves just running into high elven walls. I'm gonna go after Noctilus after this because I'm tired of this guy. I suspect there's gonna be one more major battle. I just have to hope they don't confederate any other random Dark Elf factions, or it's gonna take even longer. Also, Alaro the Radiant, although not as obviously strong as Tyrion, has like 3 level 20 handmaidens. So she's kind of wrecking stuff too. So what happens to me over the course of a game is I build a lot of heroes, and eventually they get high enough level that they don't die, and so my stacks just get more and more hero focused. Again, it says it's a Pyrrhic victory. I really need Tyrion over here to be fighting these War Hydra. Come on, rally. Rally, rally, rally. I need you. I needed her to stop those War Hydra. I'm not really shooting anymore. We're just fighting in melee. Wow, she left the battlefield. This is for Nagorond. This is a really important battle. If we lose, it's going to be several turns before we can even try again. All right, Tyrion, it's up to you. Too lore accurate, because he was defeated in the end. Bellicor, I've been waiting for you. Goodbye. Funny thing is Tyrion with the Sword of Cain didn't even lose to Alec. He just lost to some random lord in a settlement. What? No! Why? Heralds of Ariel, come on. Meanwhile, there's this battle here, and Alariel once again proves herself to be a Giga Chad. Just wins. Oh, it's because we did the crazy thing. No, it's because of this. Yeah, which, you know, that's fair. I guess they rightfully have said, hey, Tyrion's actually gone insane. Maybe that's bad. No, I think unironically Alariel is much stronger than Tyrion is. And her stack certainly is. She's got 4 high-level heroes. Not gonna lose Nagorond again. Now, what could go wrong? Sigvald has a lot of stuff right here, which is not great. I don't know if Altharion's strong enough to deal with it. Altharion's totally strong enough to deal with it. It's actually not even a big deal. I don't know why you'd be worried. It looks like it's gonna be Alariel, not Tyrion, who ends the Dark Elf menace, which is pretty funny. There's a lesson in there somewhere. At long last, we might be able to get rid of Noctilus. Right, because we have the vengeance thing enabled, everybody's starting to hate us, but it's fine. Okay, that's great. Yeah, lose your army. Exactly what I want.
I will lead the Asa.
Okay, also fine. Also fine.
I will grant you the
Why am I surprised? Well, it's fine. Please kill the Gallen's Graveyard. Hell yeah. Probably build some regiments of Reading. Oh, I can't. Alright, well, hopefully he doesn't just come back and take this right away. It would be awkward. He probably will, actually. Damn it. Oh no. Yeah, okay, whatever. At least I reset the Galleon's Graveyard progress, so he can't build any high-tier units anymore. I'm real tired of your shit, Sisters of Twilight. Wow, immediately want a peace treaty? Sure. They got smacked aside so hard, they decided that maybe it wasn't in their best interest to fight anyway. This is a settlement battle? No. Nah.
We fight for the greater good.
I fought them enough.
Is restored.
Alright, and you can see the spread of white as we conquered a good chunk of this northwestern corner of the map. Noctilus still survived. It's not worth it to try to kill him. I was over it. But anyway, that's going to be it for today.